Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings, and dear Elon Musk. But if you can bear with me for a moment, Mr. Musk, I must address something because I know a lot of people are waiting to hear what everybody thinks of what Meghan wore to some charity fundraising. Kevin Spacey, was it? Had a fundraiser? I'm only teasing you all. I know it was Kevin Costner. Just thought I'd mention good old Kevin Spacey, another one who was guilty until he had to prove he was innocent. Wow, those kind of victims stacking up, aren't they? Yes, and apparently Meghan wore the family rug to it. I'm sorry, what's the matter with her? I really don't feel like devoting any attention to her whatsoever. She is so banal, she's a waste of space, she is a big puff of nothing. I'm sorry. She's not even worth criticising. She is irrelevant. Do you know, when they first got engaged and got married, I used to look at the Daily Mail comments and they would average between 5,000 and 17,000 comments. It was astonishing. Now, she and Harry are lucky to get 2,000 at a push. And most of them are like, go away, be quiet, leave us alone. So I haven't read the article and I haven't looked it up because I'm genuinely not interested. I'm not interested in, oh, her word salad and her latest lunacy. I'm sorry, Lakiva, I know you love her. I know you love her. And others, Vanessa. So let's leave it at that. Dear Elon, I agree with you, firstly, that I think Russell could, in his latest video, have said, thank you, Elon Musk, for protecting free speech. And I will also, you know, be supporting on that platform. Rumble, great. Rumble, I am so proud of them. Unfortunately, I have been on Rumble. It was Wally who first went there. And you've got to do quite a few clicks to watch specific videos. It's just not as easy as YouTube. But it's a work in progress. And I wish them all the luck in the world. Me personally, I'm going for X, big time. Now this is where I want to talk to Elon Musk. Elon, I have been trying for 4 days now to give you €114 to pay for a year's premium. I've been desperately trying to give you the money, but your system won't let me. Now, firstly, I couldn't remember what my password was because I never used that old Twitter thing. So I had to reset that, and because I reset it, the system was like, you're not allowed to sign up for premium until 48 hours later for your own security. Okay, Elon, fair enough. I do think 48 hours is quite a long time. Some people might even forget what the hell they were doing in the first place by the time 48 hours has gone by. So anyway, the 48 hours went by. Fuck, that's great. I could add my phone number. That's because you've got to add a phone number to sign up for premium. That's great. Then I wanted to pay for the premium and it won't let me pay for the premium. I do the subscribe thing and I say, yeah, pay with my bank. Then my bank is one of these, my bank freaks out. I got to go log into my bank and say, it's okay, it's me. It's one of those. So I do that. I'm sent a ton of codes to my phone and other places. You won't believe how secure it is. I mean, it's just so difficult to spend money in this day and age. So many passwords, and rightly so too. So I do all of that. My bank goes, yeah, okay, we know it's you, Fiona. And I go back to X, and they're trying to do it through Google Play, and I just get an eternal status wheel. I actually left my phone like that for about an hour, and it was just a status wheel. Now, I don't know why I've got to get premium through Google Play, but Elon, don't Google own YouTube, who are a direct competitor to you. The less clicks, the better, dude. It is so difficult. And I think a lot of people realise, a very tenacious person. And I'm struggling to sign up for the premium. Really struggling. And I don't even get warning messages. I mean, I had to ask my son, why can't I add my phone number? So I got him to log into my account from the UK, which kicked off a whole security alert stuff. But he managed, after digging deep, to find a message that said, chances are you've just changed your password, so you've got to wait 48 hours. And then he sent me a screenshot and said, that's all it is, Mum. That's all it is. Just wait 48 hours. Then you will be able to go back in and leave your session logged in. I mean, it's a lot. I know Elon is fighting and trying to get rid of the bots. And that's excellent. I love Elon Musk, and that's why I'm going for X. But this is a big hurdle. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying and keep trying, but can't, Elon, this is the most important part of a business, being able to accept payment. Imagine if you had a shop that was perpetually closed, or there was no till, so nobody could buy anything. So please, please, dude, get your techie people to look into this and simplify it and make it easier. By all means, have double, triple, quadruple authentication, but the waiting 48 hours? I mean, I'm not sure that in itself would actually stop a fraudster from signing up as someone else. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you, Mr. Musk, I hope you all don't mind me talking to Elon like this. It feels awfully rude. It feels like we're all in a big room and I'm being very rude, just talking to Elon and not you guys. But I just, in the slim hope the guy ever sees this video. The other thing is, and now I am talking to all of you, Elon has hinted that he is going to charge all users on X to use his social media, which a lot of people think is a terrible idea. I personally don't. I would vote that he charges every user $1 a year. Just $1. Because yes, his users will go right down, because firstly the bots will just disappear. That's the end of that. Secondly, the trolls, unless they're unbelievably stupid and want to give away their identity while they're, you know, yapping and breaking the law and defaming and committing crimes and stuff with their keyboards, they'll all disappear. And yes, a lot of celebrities will disappear. I was talking to Trevor about this the other day, and those celebrities that have that pay for bots and stuff like that to bump up their popularity, they'll probably leave X as well, won't they? Because they won't be able to do that anymore. Their followership will go down from something like 10 million to maybe 100,000, and they'll be there, boom, 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 big red face, everybody knows I bought my followers, I'm not actually that popular. So he'll lose them. He'll presumably lose people like Christopher Boozy. Oh, good riddance. He can go and play in his little spout table thing, can't he? But what will happen over time is people will be on other platforms and they will be abused by trolls, and they'll think, fuck this shit, I'll buy that for $1, and they'll come back to X, because everyone will have found their manners on X, won't they? Because they'll think, yikes, they know who I am, I could get sued, I could get arrested, I can't pretend to be someone I'm not anymore, ooh. And also people will be abused by platform owners on other platforms. Can't think of any platform owners at the moment that take the piss out of their customers and users. Maybe demonetize them, maybe jump the gun and think that people are guilty until proven innocent, or maybe just generally demonetize creators and ban people from making comments. Can't think which social media platform at the moment has got so arrogant and cheeky. Anyway, I digress. Perhaps the reason that Russell Brand said he'd be on Rumble, Elon, maybe he's having trouble with X. Think about it, dude. Think about it. But bit by bit, people will think, sod it, it's only $1. It's $1. And it means I can be in a community where people are going to have good conversations, a great sense of humour, where there is free speech within the confines of the law. And for $1, I think that would be a bargain. Let's face it, at the moment it's free. So that would be my suggestion to Elon. $1. And I think he will, I don't think he's going to do anything overnight. He's a pretty shrewd cookie. And what else was I going to talk about? I'm serious about Meghan. I'm serious. Now she's just so old hat. Her and Harry, they're welcome to each other. Goodbye. That's it. It's over. They really have, in a way, turned into the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. Without the class, without the style. And I say that with some irony. You know, look up some of Wallis's outfits, some of her jewellery. Very stylish in some of them, but in others, I don't know where she was coming from. I would also like to say that I was so proud of Queen Camilla. In the blue with the sapphires, didn't she look like a queen? She looked like a princess. I know she's a queen, but she looked like a princess with the wind blowing and her hair swept. Her skin looked great. I loved that. I really loved that. And you all know I am a die-hard Princess Diana fan, but I also like Camilla. She has earned her stripes, that lady, and I thought she looked elegant and pure class. Just pure class. And to me, it was real Cinderella stuff. I just loved that, and I'd love to see more of her. And I'd like to see her wearing more of the jewels, not just the sapphires, perhaps some of the aquamarine, Brazilian aquamarines. They haven't been out of the cupboard in a while, and I love them. So that is basically all I've got to say today. I think Graham and I might go out for a nice evening walk soon, and that will be on his channel. Now, the way it's going to work with me and X is I'm still going to be uploading here on YouTube. Don't worry about that. Regularly, maybe not quite as regularly, but regularly, because I really appreciate that you guys take the time to listen to my bullshit, and you take so much time to make comments, and I try and read as many of the comments, if not all. Thank you all very, very much for the comments on the video last night. You really have no idea what a difference it makes to hear not only your best wishes, thoughts and prayers, but your experiences, your stories of what you've been through from all different angles. Those of you that have worked in the medical profession for years, those of you that are really not into alternative medicine, those that are, you really no idea, because, well, you must realise that when you have a problem like that, you're searching everything on Google, like trying to soak up as much as you can. And there's, it's actually really difficult to find anything that isn't just copy, cut and paste, you know, repeat. So to hear all of your life experiences, to me, is pure gold. That's just, it's, you are so generous to share them in the comments section. So thank you very, very, very much. Fingers crossed, everything is going to be okay in that. Obviously, none of us ever know what life is going to throw at us. Life is full of surprises all the time. Ah, yes, there was one other thing I wanted to mention. Burger King. Get bent. Burger King have dropped Rumble. They're not going to advertise with them anymore. Well, wow. So Burger King, to me now, endorse guilty until proven innocent. I swear to God, I will never cross the threshold of a Burger King joint ever again as long as I live. I know I'm just one person. Personally, I've always preferred the golden arches. If I must indulge in a takeaway, which we don't really eat them that often, maybe once or twice a month. But the Burger King, get bent, Burger King. And any other advertiser that dares to side with guilty until proven isn't. Who the hell is this Caroline Dinage, or whatever she is, writing to private companies? What the hell? Have we gone back into the dark ages? That woman should be fired. I don't care if Jim Davidson says she's a brilliant politician. No, no, no. She should be fired. Fired immediately. I am livid. Oh, wow. Aren't they all coming out of the woodwork? The witch hunters, the witch finder generals. Aren't they really showing their true colours? I suppose it's an opportunity for us all to make a list and identify them. So, and also there was some comedian called Catherine Ryan, something like that. She was giving it a load of yap about Russell Brand. Now she don't want to talk about it because I suppose she's been burned. She was a well child meeting Harry the other week. Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on this situation to see if there could be any other connections or anything else going on, because when I smell a bit of nastiness, I tend to follow the scent. Let's see where that leads. As always, thank you very much for listening, including you, Elon Musk. Get it sorted. And I look forward to seeing you all with your free speech, thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Thank you very much for listening.